Now I've been waiting a while to get my hands on this vehicle, and wouldn't you know it, the week I pick it up, it's snowing. But not to worry, this 400 horsepower all-wheel drive monster is the 911 Carrera 4S. For those of you like me that don't live and breathe everything Porsche, there are some key differences between an all-wheel drive Carrera and a rear-wheel drive Carrera. First, the rear fenders on the all-wheel drive Carrera are 2 inches wider, and there's a thin center light that connects the 2 rear tail lights. As well, the front bumper has been modified, and there are these black side sills. But if all else fails, look for the number 4 on the trunk of the Carrera. The S in the name signifies that this 911 comes with a 3.8 liter flat 6 that produces 400 horsepower and 325 feet of torque. The 4 refers to Porsche Traction Management, or PTM for short, which is Porsche speak for all-wheel drive. There's a choice of 2 7-speed transmissions, a conventional manual or a dual-clutch PDK automatic. Thankfully, my test car came equipped with a manual transmission that is rated at 18 miles per gallon city and 26 miles per gallon highway. The Carrera 4S starts at a price of $105,630, with this vehicle topping out at $124,455. Inside, it is all business in the Carrera 4S. The seat is 18-way adjustable, and the pedals are laid out perfectly for adventurous driving. There are 3 choices of steering wheels in the Carrera, and this is the multi-function steering wheel. I personally prefer the Sport design wheel much more, but this one at least has buttons on it. The center console features a mess of buttons, but this is where all the important functions are. There's Sport, Sport Plus, Sport Suspension, Sport Exhaust, Start Stop, adjustable spoiler, and the traction control. The nice thing is every button can be individually selected and you aren't forced to use one when you choose another. Unless you live in a senior's residence or a hospital zone, there's no reason not to activate the Sport Exhaust button. It reduces back pressure and reverberates intake noise off the back wall of the 911. And the sound is intoxicating. There's one more button to note, the spoiler button. If you own one of these 911s, don't drive around with your spoiler up at city speeds. It just looks ridiculous. However, the most important part of the center console is the 7-speed manual transmission gear shifter. It's set up high and perfectly in arm's reach, and being a Porsche, operates flawlessly. Taking full advantage of the engine sounds is the 7-speed manual transmission. It requires moderate amounts of effort, but firmly slides into gear. And if you put it in Sport Plus, the engine will actually rev match downshifts. You just throw it in gear and it does all the work for you. Makes you sound like you're a professional, which clearly I am not. What can I say about driving a 911 that hasn't been said before? The steering is great, the chassis is balanced near perfectly, especially with the all-wheel drive, and the engine pulls like an unhitched locomotive. Now, it doesn't pull as hard as a larger displacement motor or a turbocharged motor, but get it over 5,000 RPM and it comes to life. Of course, I can't talk about a Carrera 4S without mentioning the all-wheel drive system. It's almost like it reads your mind. You throw it in a corner at any speed, and the 4 wheels work their magic to just get you through the corner and pull you out hard at the other end. The Carrera 4S truly is a great vehicle, although it remains a toy for the rich only, and it's something that people like me can only dream of buying one day. That said, it is worth every penny, which is more than can be said for many other vehicles in its price range, and that alone makes this a truly exceptional sports car.